No, put the kids to work. The children yearn for the mines.
They love it. They love digging coal, I've heard.
Hello and welcome to the TheXboxCast. This is episode 7 of season 9, and boy, do we not have any news for you. Things are drying up faster than the Sahara Desert around here when it comes to news, and we can't even blame Lee for this fact. We're your hosts, Carl and Lee, and we're here to tell you about the news that's not so news, maybe. Mr. Lee, how are you doing?
I think we should change our podcast to the PlayStation Cast, you know?
Oh, is there more news on that
maybe those
side?
guys have more news than us, because we ain't got any news.
Well, isn't their news studio closes, game loses $400 million?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Well, at least that's news. At least something's happening there.
Okay, look, spoiler alert. If you guys want to know what's happening in the PlayStation space, just listen to the podcast from, 2017, when Xbox was going through that really rough patch. We've covered all the news before. Just swap out the Xbox for PlayStation and you're sweet.
PlayStation. There you go.
Yeah. Studio closures, people being fired. What else? Coming out with like a $7,000 camera.
But, put the prices up everything, because, you know, that works.
Indeed.
Because they're winning, so they put the prices up, because that's what Xbox did. Yep.
So, Mr. Lee, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm all right, you know. Things are okay. It's nearly Friday.
It is nearly Friday.
One thing about this is it's actually the reverse, because normally it's like beginning of the week, you're a bit like, you know, I'm not as tired as last week. Last week I was tired last week.
I can imagine.
Not tired this week. I was dead last week. It was not good. But I've been at work all week and I've been busy. Ooh. My computer just decided to turn everything off and then everything back on, and it's just doing it again.
Oh, that's exciting.
Why?
Welcome to live podcasting, I suppose.
Is the stream still going?
Yeah.
Did you notice that stream of people?
You're still on the call with me, so that's all good.
Literally, everything like that screen went off, the laptop screen went off, and then came back again, and then went off, and then came back.
Do you know what's going on? It's Windows installing updates for you, Lee.
It probably is.
It's like,
Skype.
wait, you haven't used your computer all week. Do you know what we're going to do when you come to sit and use your computer? We're going to install
I
updates.
actually turned it on earlier for that reason.
I
turned it on at 6 o'clock and logged into it and turned it on. Did this podcast last week and did all that sort of stuff and updated everything. I was like, right, okay,
Man.
I'm now ready.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, and then it still turns off. So, Windows.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all.
You need to GPU update as you're using it for streaming. That would be right. Yeah, I did actually update OBS a couple hours ago. So probably OBS turning off my screens.
Oh, it always is.
That's what I was saying. Yes, no, I've been busy in work, which is nice. Doing project stuff.
That's always fun.
Oh, you know, I was complaining about doing spreadsheets long ago.
Yep.
I managed to. They've employed a BA, business analysis, and my boss said to me, "Don't worry, she will probably do a lot of your work you do." And I'm like, "Yeah, right, whatever." No, she does. She does all my work now. It's great. She's awesome.
So you aren't too worried that you might be given the.
Well, no, because it frees me up to do more interesting things.
Oh, that's always nice.
Yeah, I was just sat doing spreadsheets for weeks. I was sat doing these stupid spreadsheets. And this project she's basically taken the project away from me, which is good because it was a pain in the ass. And now she's doing all the spreadsheet work I would have been able to do if I was on the project still.
Oh, brilliant.
It's just like,
it's a win-win.
You're right, boss. It's a win. I even said to her at one point, I'm so glad you're here. And she laughed. I don't think she was very happy, but she laughed.
That office humor. I'm so glad you're here and taking all the craft.
Exactly. And she sends me, because she's had a conversation with this third party. The two third parties, both of them are really useless. Like, they're really special useless. And you end up emailing one of them for a question to answer for something. Then you get the answer, which requires you to talk to the other one. And you're like, can you guys just talk? And all she's doing is getting them to talk to each other. They're all in the same email. They all just sit there quietly until she says, and what do you think, Bob? And Bob goes, oh, yeah, that's a really good idea. Thanks, Bob. And Jim, what do you think? Oh, I know, that's awesome. Like, could you not just said that like 2 or 3 emails ago?
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, mate, you should see this email trail. It's amazing. I actually sent it to my mate and a guy I work with and works there. I said, look at this email trail. You'll want to laugh. I forwarded it to him. He's like, oh, my word. It just goes on forever. He's like, I feel so far. I almost sent her an email today going, are you okay? Do you need a hug?
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, no, poor girl. Like, she's doing exactly, it's just, yeah.
Exactly
the whole
what you were
project
doing.
was just painful. I've been kicking. I did like the first. I know. I got them all kind of talking to each other. I did all the pre-work on it. I got all the scopes sorted. But then the actual testing of it, she's picked up all the testing side of it. And it's a nightmare. Like, we've been testing for 2 weeks. We've got nowhere so far.
That's fantastic. I love it when that happens.
I know, fixed price as well. Yay.
Oh, brilliant.
Look at me. Aren't I clever getting a fixed price for a big job like this?
Well, good job. You
See,
should get
that
a
was
promotion.
Project management, you see, mate?
Yeah,
That's what it's all about.
Good job.
Getting the price right, getting the right people in the right room, getting them to talk to you over, and then stepping away.
Okay, and then how many stand-ups are you having a day?
Oh, no, this is nothing to do with me now. I've now passed on this job to someone else.
No,
I've
you
kind
are-
of done I'm a pre-project manager.
Oh, okay. You're like pre-sales almost.
Pre-sales. I'm like the guy that sells stuff the engineers can't actually install and do.
Yes.
I'm like that guy.
Exactly. You're like, of
Love
course we can do
Yes,
that.
no worries.
Yes,
That's
of course.
easy.
Brilliant. Good job. Good idea. Let's see if Azure can do this.
Yes, that's no worry. Oh, no, definitely can do that. Can't they, engineer friend?
Yeah, we'll just have to re-engineer Azure to do it. Sure. Oh man, I hate pre-sales people.
Oh, they're
Promising
amazing, aren't they?
Everything
Yes.
that can't happen.
We had a sales guy that would not only sell the stuff, but he'd also work out the hours for the job as well. He's a sales guy. He knows nothing. So you come in and he goes, "Oh, I've given you like 40 hours for this job." I'm like, "Yeah, it's probably a 120-hour job." Like, you're not even
man.
close, dude.
When
It's like,
I-
no, you can do it 40. Well, I might be able to get you 60 hours. Like, no, it's still going to be a 120-hour job. It's not going to change because you give me 20 hours more. It's still going to be, but you're going to blow the budget out. Yes, that's right. So you
Yeah.
better go back and ask for more money.
Yeah, you
before
should
we
have
start this
consulted
project.
us. Man, the pre-sales guys, when I used to work at Spark, they'd go and they'd promise the world, and they'll come to me and they go, "How many hours would this take?" And I go, "All right, I'm not too sure. Let me figure it out." And I'd come back and go, "Right, this is an 80-hour job." And they go, "Oh, that's not going to fly. Could you do it in 20?" You go, "Yeah, for a very bad job."
Yeah. Well, no, you just can't. Like, it just doesn't work.
Like maybe
Things
I can
take
get.
as long as it takes.
Yeah, it's annoying, eh? But you're talking about a very special kind of special.
I know. Yeah, no, there's special salespeople.
So
Yes.
dealing with a emergency today, we had a tech come on site to replace a fan in one of our servers. Now,
Well, that's just like, if it's a HP, you just kind of, what you do is you unplug it, you take out said fan, unwrap new fan, plug it in, and then plug it into power, yeah?
yeah, it's pretty
Hot
simple. So
swappable? Is it hot swappable
it's
as well?
hot
So-
swappable. The server pulls out probably about 3 inches, where it's got a little platform that you remove. You slide it out so that it exposes just the fans.
Shit.
So you just slide the server out 3 inches,
Easy.
kind of.
So what, 5 minutes, 10-minute job?
Not even 10 minutes. That's like 10 minutes if you want to sit down and have a cup of coffee with
Well,
it.
you have to write a risk assessment first, don't you?
Oh, man.
I might knock the power cable, you know.
Oh, yeah, no. So off he goes. This is a simple job. It's been done 100 times before. This tech decided to take the server, and while it's on production system running, I think it's 12 VMs that run the entire factory of like one of the biggest factories we have. He
It's
just
not that important.
pulls the entire server out with such force that, you know, sand clips on the back of servers, those ones where you have to have a very special plastic clip that like clips in
for the
almost like,
cables.
yeah, so it
Yes,
plugs into the SAN.
yes.
It's got those thick cables. For the audio listeners and the ones that don't quite know tech, the plug is like a giant network plug. It's got this big clip on it that you have to force in, and you click it in so that it,
Isn't it like almost like an old SCART cable, like quite a wide?
yeah, it's quite wide.
They're quite
It's
wide,
like,
aren't they?
yeah, quite wide, like a fiber cable, very thick, like industrial cable, this thing. And he manages to pull the server forward with such force that he ends up pulling out both, not just one, both of the SAN fiber connections.
Ah, so like the backup and the actual one running as well, like the
Everything. All the servers, all the virtual machines running just fall over because, of course, they can't access their config file or their virtual hard disk files running on the virtual SAN.
I reckon
on
they
the
need
SAN.
those, don't they?
Yeah,
I mean,
they
'cause-
kind of do.
Yeah.
Whole factory stops. The guy replaces the wrong fan and proceeds
he
to leave
does.
without plugging anything back in or even pushing the server back in.
Did he run or leave?
He said his job was done. Like, didn't even bother to check.
Please
Then-
sign here, sir. I've done my work.
And somehow, and to top it all off, somehow when he does this and he replaces the wrong fan, we finally get him to replace the right fan. When he replaces the right fan, he somehow triggers a firmware update on the physical server, on the machine. So it reboots and it starts updating its firmware while we're trying to figure out what happened to the SAN, where the connections are, what's going on. Nope. Oh, my word. This was my entire morning from like 8 a.m. to like 12:30. Just because some tech just didn't do anything right. It's a fan. You can replace these things. They're hot swappable. You pop out the broken one. You put the new one in. It works. Push the server back in gently. Away. Everyone's happy.
It's like literally designed to be fixed. Like
Yes.
it's designed to be able to fix it easily.
It's designed
Even I could do this.
It's designed like Lego. You like
Yeah, it's nice. It's all pluggable. Like
yeah. It's literally here's the part.
fan
It can only
goes
fit.
in one way. So there's a big arrow on the fan telling you which way to point it. Because obviously you don't want the blow in the air back into it. So it only goes in one way.
Yeah, it only
little-
fits in one way.
One little 4-pin din or something to put the power.
Not even that. These new fans, they've just got the power connected to the fan at
so
the
you
bottom.
just plug it in.
So you just slot it in, and then it's like RAM, where you just like push it in until it clicks, and then the fan works. It's got power, and it's getting all the information and all the rest. And then you gently slide the little grating back on top, which is about 3 inches, and then you gently push the server back.
Gently.
And
You keep
no
using this
one-
word gently for some reason, Carl.
Like in my email, I said that I've used some phrasing, and one of the guys replied saying, "That sounds like some very deliberate phrasing." I was like,
Sorry.
I did not want to call this guy an idiot.
Exactly, yeah. This idiot pulled out the fan, pulled out the server too hard and pulled out all the cables, is not what you said. You just said,
Yeah,
I feel like you should be more careful next time when it comes to working on our servers.
Yeah, what I used was forced disconnection. So yes.
Amazing. I do not miss on-site servers, though, if I'm honest.
Oh, I love them, Lee. They're so fun. My little servers all running, and they're all happy, and they all connect up to.
Do you like the IT guy? You just go sit watch the lights.
I don't even know what they do. This one's blinking red. Is that a bad thing?
Wait a minute, this one turns on now, and then this one,
Yep.
and then it goes back to this one again.
I mean, I'm constantly walking around and just gazing off into the distance.
I rewatched the whole lot recently. It's amazing.
It's such
It's
a
still
good
amazing.
series.
It's so good.
And like that humor, that what they're talking about never gets old.
No.
RT has completely changed, but exactly
No,
what
it
they're
has
talking
not.
about is still the same.
It's not. It's so funny. Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Yep.
I still send that gift to people. Like, can you just look at this gift? GIF.
Oh man,
Yeah, amazing.
that's insane. So yes, lots and lots of fun, isn't it?
Oh yes, exactly. I would say users are not even users, is it? That's real special. That's like techs from other worlds who don't really care.
It's interesting because in my hierarchy, I would place techs just above users normally. But after we've had a couple instances where the techs are worse than users, I'm beginning to think maybe the hierarchy is techs, users, and then server engineers.
Really?
Yes.
So we got a laptop screen fix. I did one of those laptops. Well, the HP laptop died with a new screen for it, and it was like $150 buy a screen and change it. I was like, so I did it. It took me freaking hours because there's like a billion screws to take out. And then
yes.
the next time, then another one happened. Not like they just came out of warranty now. You get this like just over warranty ones. You're like, well, $100, might as well just get it. So well, let's send it to somebody else to get it fixed because they offered to do it for us. I'm like, perfect. I hate doing them. It came back and I could squeeze the laptop and it wasn't kind of closed properly. And I was like, you're as bad as me. At least mine closed properly. I might have had a screw left over, but at least I could kind of, it looked like I knew what I was doing. You guys have just left it as kind of creaks when you touch it in a certain spot now. I was doing a
Wonderful.
squeezy thing like that. Like you squeeze it and the whole thing's not closed properly.
Yeah.
Like they haven't quite fitted it nicely.
Wonderful.
It's like sent it to professionals who said, oh, no, we do this all the time. Comes back and it's like, but it shouldn't creak. Like,
oh, man. Yes.
I'm like, oh. So we just went, oh, fine, just fixed it and sent it. So, like, oh, someone says, oh, here you have a new laptop. Just don't squeeze it in a spot. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it shouldn't creak. Yes, it shouldn't creak, but it does.
But it does.
the
It's
problem.
a special thing. Users don't even notice, though. Like, it's fine. It's only I noticed because I was using it and went, wait a minute, this isn't right.
Oh, man. Yes,
Yeah, no,
indeed.
users don't really care.
Nope. No, they don't. The amount, replacing swollen batteries where you kind of go, How have you been using the laptop? Oh, the screen just doesn't close properly, but otherwise it's fine.
That's right. You just can't close the screen.
And the
It
whole-
doesn't quite fit in my bag anymore.
Yeah, no, the whole keyboard is a concave. It's like you literally have to travel further with your pinky fingers to get to the like A's and L's on the keyboard. Because it's just,
Amazing. They just got used to it. Users just get used to stuff, don't they?
Yeah,
they
they
just
do.
say, oh, it must be normal and work around it.
yeah. Huh, laptops that are bulging, that's normal, right? It must be a feature.
Wow. So,
Yes.
this week is not very newsy.
So, what have you been playing, Lee?
I've been playing a game.
Oh, that is fantastic. So you
know.
haven't been playing a game for a while.
That's right.
So what about this
ages.
game has inspired you to come back to Xbox and sit down and play games?
Well, I was actually installed this game last month, maybe,
Yep.
with the intention of playing it because it's a nice and friendly game.
Oh yes, it is.
And then I sat down and I was like, right, I'm actually going to play this game. I'm kind of curious because I do like these games. I do like management games.
Yep.
But what scared me about it is it tries to kill you.
What game is this?
Frostpunk. This is the game I've been playing.
Yes, it does try to
It's
kill you at every
Game with a
point.
death wish.
Oh,
It's true. It does try to kill you.
it does. It's completely off the wall.
Yeah. No, there's no. You know when you kind of start Theme Hospital and it says build a reception desk, you're like, yep, I can do that.
I can
and
do
now
that.
build a doctor's surgery. Yep, I can do that. And no one dies. Like
Yep.
it's fine.
It's all good.
Yep. This game goes. You've got 80 people. They're all going to die.
And the tutorial is they're all going to die.
There's
Do
no
something about it.
tutorial. Like, it's insane. Literally just goes, there's a really cool video at the beginning, like, the world's ended. Everyone goes north. I'm like, why are you going north? Like, they're in London. They
Yes.
go north, which is colder.
Yes.
Why are you going north?
No one said that the Londoners were clever.
Let's go towards the colder part.
Yes.
Yeah, I was confused by that anyway, but I moved on. Yeah, so they went north, did a bit of walking, found a hole with a tower, and said, "This is now home. This is the final home. This is the only city in the planet
Yes.
ever." That's it. I was like, "Oh, this is a bit fucking bleak, isn't it?"
Yeah, that's to put it mildly.
So so you start off, and they go, "Right, we need some coal." I'm like, "Oh,
How do I get
That's-
coal?
how do I get coal?" It doesn't tell you how to get coal.
Yeah, you have to start going through all the little boxes on the ground.
You just, but you go, well, it doesn't tell you nothing. It just puts you there.
Yep.
And it gives you some words to read. You're like, well, yeah, okay, coal makes sense. And then I found some way of making a coal thing. And I was like, well, how do I make stuff? And I went, okay, found a random button, trigger, makes roads and it makes tents. So I was like, well, this is not really good. And then I found bits of coal. I thought, bits of coal. So I sent workers to bits of coal. I was like, aha. And then built a road. And I was like, hey, this is easy. I got this. Then they wanted someone to live.
How pesky of them.
I know. They're like, it's a bit chilly. Can we have somewhere to live? I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I started building tents. Didn't have enough wood. Then I found some crates and did the same thing. I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm building roads. I'm building crates. Got coal. But then they say it's cold and they want coal. But I couldn't get the coal quick enough for it to turn on the generator.
Yep.
Oh my God. And then some of them got sick and wanted some health. And I'm like, I don't know how to build health things. What I didn't realize though, then they all got really sick. And what happened? I think I just couldn't get it going quick enough. And I was like, right, I need to start again.
Yep.
Now I've worked out where coal is, where wood is. I can actually do that as good basics. I'll start again. That was within the first 10 minutes. It's like, no, write this off. It's not going well. So then I started again, and I did coal straight away and did wood straight away. I was like, okay, cool.
Good man.
And some roads. And then I built some tents because I had wood. So I made 2 lots of wood things, built lots of tents, got everyone housed. I was like, perfect. And then and then they had heat. And I was like, awesome. Then they wanted food. I was like, then they kept saying to me, build a hunter's tent. And I'm like, I don't know how to build a hunter's tent because all I could see was the main menu, which had tents and roads. And then I didn't realize actually, if you press right button, it goes along the top and there's more stuff you can build.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't tell me that, did it?
Oh, that's fantastic.
So then I was like, oh, look, hunters. Excellent. So I built a hunter thing. And then I built medical. I was like, okay, this is going really well. And then it got really, really, really cold on day 4.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yeah. Minus 40. I was like, oh, this is bad.
Yep.
So I was like, what do I do here? So what I did is I stopped everyone working. But then I realised there wasn't enough coal stored for me to not have people working. I was like, this is bad. People are going to die. But for some reason, no one died when I sent them to work. I was like, right, just go and work. If you die, then you die. Like,
Nice. If you
Yeah.
die, then you die.
you die, you cold. You get cold. I'm sorry, but no one died actually. They got complaining about it. They got a bit whiny, but everyone did their job, and we survived winter. I boosted the thingy. I hyperdrive the thingy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, see, generator. It's quite stressful though,
Yes, it
because
is.
there's always something.
Yeah, it's like State of Decay. There's always something that you need to do. You can't kind of leave
Yes,
the game
that's
for
right.
a bit.
No, not at all. No, because I was trying to work out. I was obviously then they got the menus. I was going through all the different menu systems. So cool. So I built an engineer thing, started researching stuff, and then I worked out. Then they throw in you can do like decrees, can't you? Like laws.
Yep, you make laws, yep.
You make laws, and I was torn. So the first law I made was about not killing, chopping people's arms off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. They said there'll be a lot of amputees. I thought that doesn't sound great.
But the amputees, I believe, can still work. They're just slower.
Yeah, but then I noticed down the bottom there's prophesis or whatever you call it. Like you
Yeah.
can make. I was like, but I didn't realize that until after I'd picked sustain life, thinking it'll be nice.
Yep.
And I was like, oh wait a minute, I should have just done chop legs off and then care and then fix. I was like, oh, that's annoying. And you can't undo laws once you pick them as well. So
Yeah,
be
no.
careful.
And it's very much like a roguelike in a way that you have to do a couple runs through the game before you can make it to the end of the campaign in a way.
Yeah, what is the end game then?
Good
Is there
question. I don't know anyone who's made it.
Because I saw there was a campaign and there's endless as well.
Yeah, there's endless mode where everyone just keeps
But-
complaining at you forever.
But doesn't the top one fit? Does the top one must finish then? Surely
It does finish. I
it
think
does.
you explore
Okay.
the whole map, maybe. And you
Well,
get,
do you do exploration? Because I did build a beacon. I did that.
yes. And then did you send people out or not
And I
yet?
sent people out,
Yep.
and I came back. And they came back with like 25 people or something, which is
Nice.
actually really good because I had a few people die, so it replenished my stock of people, which is handy.
Oh, yes. Have you
Yes.
sent them out to go fight bears yet?
No,
Oh, okay.
I was going to go and send them to an observation tower
yes.
or something next. That was my next step, just to see what that was.
When you play it, you should stream it because it's such a fun game to watch. It's so
Is it?
intense.
Yes, it's really intense.
And the music is just so sad all the time.
Actually really good sound effects,
Mm-hmm.
like really good sound on it. Yeah, really impressed with that because I had it quite loud and I didn't realize, but the rumbling all the time of the generator, and especially
Yep.
when something happens, then it's time to work because the whistle that goes when they finish working.
Yep.
There's a whistle to say when they start working. Food's an issue. I have a lot of problems with food.
Oh, yes. Have you decided to put sawdust in the soup yet?
No, I went for soup rather than sawdust soup.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
good sign.
Yes, I thought we're not going to be playing. I'm going to do a nice playthrough this round.
Okay, and then you're going to be evil next round.
Possibly, yeah. Just
Oh.
going to go for trying to keep everyone alive playthrough
Oh, yes.
rather than keep everyone happy playthrough.
I see.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because the laws are really interesting
Oh, yeah.
because you can kind of see actually that's like the kids working. I saw the kids one,
Oh, yes.
like build homes for them, like nice and pretty, nice, or go send them out to work.
Yep.
And you're like, yeah, actually, it would be handy to have these kids working because obviously it's more hands.
Yep.
And I'm constantly moving. Like, say it's got 15 something, I'll take 2 or 3 off and put them on something new until I
Yep.
can get more people from the. So I'm constantly doing that and swapping people around all the time. So it would be handy to have more hands to run around.
For sure.
Yeah,
Oh, that'll be great. Yes, no, put the kids to work. The children yearn for the mines.
they love it. They love digging coal. I've heard
You know from personal experience.
down tut pit. Aye.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's a very interesting game though.
It's-
Cool
it's-
graphics, cool
yeah.
effects, cool graphics.
It's
I
a
like
really good
graphics.
game, eh? Like,
Mm.
they put a lot of thought into everything about it.
Yeah, and you get random chats from people as well.
Mm.
I even got told by somebody you don't always have to do what the people say.
Yes.
One person said to me. I was like, ah.
You
But I
can go
when
like
people
full
have-
dictator mode, which will be quite fun.
Yeah. I know, that would be a fun playthrough. Just go crazy. Yeah, chopping people's legs off and the kids can go to work.
Yes. You've lost your leg to frostbite. Right. Here's a metal leg. You're going back to
So,
work.
like, you can still use your arms, keep digging, bro.
Keep digging. We don't have we need more coal.
Exactly, yes. And also, I saw you can build those like shortcut to like put a coal, what do they call it, a gathering station or something?
Oh,
I haven't
yes.
used any of those yet. I don't know how good they are, so I haven't used them because I don't feel like I'm that far away.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much it speeds up. I've been spending a lot of time doing all the researching stuff currently.
Oh, yeah. So the gathering stations, from what I understand, basically are trying to reduce the amount of time people spend in the snow.
Oh, is that what it does?
Yeah.
Also, you build it around or over coal, would you, or something like that?
Or near it,
Something.
as close to it as possible.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a chance of a person getting sick
Indeed,
or losing
yeah.
a limb.
And then just wait till you start getting the stuff that like drills into the wall of the crater.
Ooh.
That's always fun to start playing around with.
I've just made the coal basher, whatever that is,
Oh, yes.
which is supposed to increase the speed of coal production,
Oh, yeah.
digging. Yeah, just built that.
Nice.
I've done almost everything on level 1 now.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so that was my kind of focus. I'll get all level 1 done. I've just got enough. I think I'm just about 2 or 3 wood away from going to level 2,
Okay.
which was the next thing I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm like 45 wood or something, 47 wood. So
It's amazing that you get to the end of the world in these games and you're still like coal and wood. Coal and wood.
I know
These are the
coal
things I
wood
need.
and food. Coal wood food, mate. It's all it takes.
Yep.
Heat,
Yeah.
shelter, and food.
The heat is interesting. Once you start getting heaters, it helps a lot.
I got heaters.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've got heaters in the buildings and the. I've literally just hit another minus 40. Just
Oh.
come in as I was kicked off. I went coming into the podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, so I turned. I don't know if my coal will survive though, but we'll see how we go.
See how you go. Yeah. Oh, that's lots of fun. It's such a good game. I really enjoyed it. But man, it's one of the most difficult games I've ever played, both morally and in terms of difficulty.
Yeah, I wonder if you can. I'm trying to work out if you can do it slowly.
Yeah, slow
But I
down
don't think
time
you
or something.
Yeah, well, not no. Like if there's a way of going like, because I like playing games quite slowly in that respect, like management games.
Yep.
Rather than going right, let's go and build the biggest thing first. I like to get everything like in levels, like everything, just making enough food for everyone to survive, just enough wood, enough coal,
Yep.
and then kind of getting that really established and going, okay, this is actually looking after itself, and then going on the next step.
Yep.
I don't know if you can do it with this game. I'm not sure if you can do that.
No, this game is you got to move fast. There's an achievement for not ever building a tent in your city. So you immediately have to kind of go straight to bunkhouses.
How would you do that though?
That's a good question, but there's an achievement for it, so it must be possible.
So do you go wood then level 2 or something? Do you? Is that
Something like that, yeah.
Because you need 50 wood to go to level 2. I realise.
So it's pretty quick. It should be pretty easy
So
to get
if
to
you've
level
got
2.
50 wood immediately, that's 5 tents, which is which you kind of get quite fast.
Yeah. But have a look. Some of the achievements, the non-secret ones, they kind of give you a hint for how quickly the game wants you to move. And the game wants you to be a lot quicker than how I've seen anyone else ever play it.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, because those tents are only 20 people.
Yeah.
So they're a pain in the backside. They take a lot of space up, and there's only 20 people in there. And I'm at 120 now
Oh, nice.
because I had a whole bunch of people appear. So I've got loads of tents built.
Oh, man. And then you get the bunkhouses, and the bunkhouses are able to generate a bit of their own warmth as well. So you can start putting them further away from the generator to free up space.
Okay, that sounds good.
But yeah, definitely have a look at some of the achievements because they helped me kind of understand what the game is wanting me to do in a way.
Did you play on PC?
PC and console.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And I think the save is a cross save as well, even though they're listed as like Frostpunk Console Edition and Frostpunk Windows.
Yeah, PC or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still.
Yeah, I
very
suppose
cool
it's
game.
just data, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
it's not really.
Just a save state, really.
It's the same basis for the game, isn't it? Like it's not
Yeah.
going to change how it plays.
Indeed.
Yeah, so it's good. And Simone's enjoying it. I saw she was playing it last month.
Yeah,
before.
she was really loving it. She enjoys the kind of moral questions that it poses, making those laws and deciding what to do.
It's interesting. It is interesting. 'Cause I built a cemetery
Oh,
rather
yes.
than doing frozen people. I did the cemetery thing. Because I then see the next thing is like, because once I worked out, because you look at it, but they actually grayed out as what you actually go to.
Yep.
And once I saw that, I was like, oh, I see. Okay, this is now how it works. You choose this, which gives you the next one down.
Yep.
Kind of depending on how you do it. Because then you can do burials. You can do like events for people, and it gets them morale up because they feel like closure. And you're like, oh, okay, I can see how that works. So,
Yeah. It's very well thought out, I must say.
yeah, it's fun. It's fun I only played hour and a half, I think.
Okay.
And I did quite a lot in that hour and a half. I thought, like, once I sussed out the systems and sussed out
Yep.
building a engineering hat, what do you call it? Whatever that is called. And yeah.
You know, it's I really enjoyed it. I'm super keen to jump into number 2.
Is it on console yet?
I
It's on
think
PC,
it is.
isn't it? Did I read an article saying it's coming out next year on
Ooh.
PC, or was that another game?
Maybe that's another game. So while you look that up, we've been playing a lot of No Man's Sky.
Whoa, Frostpunk.
I'm sure Frostpunk 2 is on console. Chat,
Isn't
how
coming out
about
until August 2025, it says.
how about we ask the chat? Chat, do some Googling for us and tell us whether Frostpunk 2 is available on console or not yet. Give them a job to do to keep them awake, you see?
I know, because they're a bit... I feel like they need a job sometimes, those guys.
Indeed. So you want to hear something super frustrating?
Yes.
Simone and I are playing No Man's Sky, and we're trying to do this thing where we get to the center of the universe on permadeath. You know, it's one of the achievements. I think it's 64 points, but it's the achievement to get in the game. We're playing on Simone's save mostly. She's already died before, but I've managed to jump to some systems closer to the center, not by much, by like 300 light years, which is not much in the game, and have her restart near me. So she's restarted and she's playing, and I'm helping her basically get up to scratch. And we basically get her to the point where she was before she died the first time. And then we load into the game the other night thinking, oh, we're just going to spend, half an hour, just jump to the next system, explore it a bit, and then log off for the night. As she loads up, she falls through the space station that she's on into space, suffocates and dies. And this is on permadeath. And so therefore, all progress save is all lost.
Oh.
Because of a game glitch. Oh my word. How annoying. So
that's it?
Well, she can start again, and if she joins me, she'll be near me, a system near me, wherever I am. So the way that the achievement hunters do it is that they load into someone's base or save that is basically right next to the center galaxy, one jump away, with a whole bunch of stuff that they can basically start the game. They start off on this planet.
That was what I was going to ask, actually. So when you start, what gear do you have on you?
If you start with the tutorial, it's basically nothing, and you're on a planet that wants to kill you, and you have to fix your ship, and it takes about 3 hours to do anything. If you decide not to do the tutorial, you start with a working ship, a working miner, a spaceship that's not broken, and like a spacesuit that's not broken either. But man, the tutorial is just killer. So yeah,
what's the achievement? Is there an achievement for doing it with the tutorial, one without, or?
I don't know. We were trying to see that. Because if you could turn the tutorial off while still doing permadeath mode and get the achievement, then that'll save so much time. Oh my word. But yeah, it's shocking. Just so annoying. So then Simone started again. She's in a system near me. And I'm like, right, what we did when she started is that we went ship hunting, because there's each system has 21 crashed ships that you can claim and add to your inventory. So we went ship hunting and we got a bunch of ships. I think 5 or 6 ships, and we can then sell them for scrap and get lots of money really quickly. So off we go ship hunting. I've got all these ships, and then I sit down one afternoon thinking, right, I'm going to sell all my ships, get some money so I can buy resources, so that the next time we play, I can basically say to Simone, what are you missing? Let's just buy it, get it sorted, and get you back to where you were as soon as possible. And as I'm scrapping the ships, the game is lagging with the ship names and the ship hologram that you see in the space station that basically shows you what ship you're scrapping. And I ended up scrapping my S-class fighter with full inventory and full like A and B class mods attached to it, technology. This was my main ship. This is the ship that kept me alive for the 17, 18 hours we've been playing, Lee. And I scrap it, and I only get 4 million credits for it.
Oh dear.
Oh,
so give me a context. How much does a ship cost?
To buy a new ship,
To do?
you're looking at, for a C-class ship, you're looking probably around the 6 million credits.
Oh.
So yes, to buy an A-class ship or an S-class ship, it'll probably be around the 18 million to the like 50, 100 million.
And then all the mods and all the stuff that you've picked up
Yep.
over the time as well.
And the stupid thing is that the mods cost nanites, not units. And nanite farming is like how when you scan the creatures on the planet, you get nanites. It's
Oh, yeah.
way harder to get nanites than it is to get units. But my word, I'm so annoyed. I was scrapping ships and I was getting money, and then suddenly I scrapped my main ship. And I'm just like, oh.
You can't save spam it. You can't just log out and...
As soon as you scrap a ship, it overwrites your save.
Cool.
Yep. I know, because I tried. I was like, I'm going to save scum this. And like I reload, and it basically puts me back in my ship that it put me in when I scrapped my last ship. And I'm like, oh no, I've just lost a fantastic ship.
Can you do a mission to find an S-Class or something? Go and find it.
So yeah, in the system that you're in, where there's 21 ships, I believe there's 2 S classes, 3 A classes, 4 B classes, and the rest are C classes. But you have to find these ships. So you need to have 21 plus 4 planetary charts. And then you need to just go through and find all these ships. And depending on what system you're in, depends what S-class ship you get. So if you're in like the Gex system, I think you get like an S-class hauler. If you're in the Viking system, you get an S-class fighter. So you have to then, if you're in the pirate system, you'll get like an S-class like sentinel ship, which apparently are the best. So you have to get to a pirate system in which people will just attack you for the fact that you're carrying gold in your hold.
Oh, that's right, because they're pirates.
They're pirates. They just attack you for no reason.
Yeah, sure.
And so, yeah, we got to find a pirate system now to start basically looking for ships. And man, some of these planets you land on, in permadeath, I'm pretty sure they put you in a part of the galaxy that has very aggressive sentinels. Because you'll land on a planet and the sentinels appear, they start scanning you, and then one will just like start calling his buddies and attack you. And you go, whoa, what? And you have to fly away, and it's permadeath. So you're like, your heart is beating and you're trying to escape, and then they warp in from space, and oh my word. Just like, I don't want to fight you guys. I just wanted to look at the pretty animals.
Wow. This reminds me of what you were playing, that the Halo game you were playing? The Halo Tactics game you were playing?
Oh, the Gears Tactics.
Gears Tactics?
Yep.
Gears Tactics. Oh, Cobra Toddy? You're just dying constantly, and it was just a nightmare.
Yeah, no, complete nightmare. But yes, so No Man's Sky, it's still a fun game. They've added so much stuff to it. It's lots of fun. But man.
But you're playing it in a mode which is going to kill you.
Eventually, yes.
Yes.
But it's fun while it lasts.
Can you nurse it? So I did Diablo 4 in, what was it?
Hardcore.
Hardcore.
Yep.
And I nursed my character very gently, softly, stuck my way up to level 50.
You could, in a way, but you don't get a choice, because you have to land on planets to kind of find the resources so that you can have a jump, so you can jump to the next system. So the game forces you to jump, land, resource, build, jump.
Panic.
Yeah. And each time you land, there's sentinels. And so you can't mine without them wanting to attack you. And sometimes they're just angry at the fact that you landed.
You just exist. So,
sometimes you land on a planet that has superheated rainstorms. And so while you're busy exploring, it starts to rain and you literally start melting. So
find a cave, yeah? Run for a cave.
Run for a cave, yeah. So yeah, it's stressful, but it's a fun type of stressful.
Sure.
Lee's not convinced. Ah, yes.
Although I'm playing Frostpunk, which is the same difference. It's
just
game
as
trying to kill
stressful,
you. So,
yes.
yeah.
Man. Yeah, no, it looks like this month we just want stressful games, isn't it?
I don't know what's going on, yeah. Maybe it's because you know what's happening next month.
Yeah, next month there's lots of baby games. And this month was supposed to be Murder March. So maybe instead of us doing the murdering, the game is murdering us.
Trying to murder us. Is it Murder March? I did not realise this.
Ah, yes, Lee, it's Murder March.
Ah. It's not on the website, though.
Murder March Madness. No, this is unofficial.
Oh, okay. It's not on the xboxcast.co.nz.
No, it's not there. But you know what is coming up next month?
What's that, Kyle?
We have our very own biggest challenge of the year, the April Achievement Challenge.
I need to put a call out.
What are you going to do?
I need Kiwis.
Ah, yes.
I need Kiwis that are not halving it. We've got Cobra Todd doing it, only here for 2 weeks. We've got
Noel just
Tony's doing
steps.
it, she's only here for 2 weeks. I'm like,
Oh.
guys,
What's going on with Team New Zealand this year?
bloody New Zealanders. The Kiwis are just lazy. That's the problem. Rocking up halfway through it or rocking away halfway through it, like just not even bothering.
Oh, man.
I don't have to carry the whole country on my own shoulders.
It looks like the whole country is on your shoulders this year, Lee.
Not again.
Yep. You're going to just have to do it. Do you have any strategies for the April Achievement Challenge?
Do I ever really?
No, it's just baby games, isn't it?
Annoy you.
Yes, annoy
That's my
me.
strategy.
Oh, man. So for anyone who's wondering what the April Achievement Challenge is, check out our website. We've got a very handy guide there. The rules are very simple. You sign up using the form provided. Give us your gamer tag. You need to have a True Achievements account because that's how we keep you guys honest. There's 4 different challenges, and you can take part in all 4 or a combination of any of the 4 or just one. There is the Achievement Challenge. Get the most gamer score in the month. There's the True Achievements Ratio. Get the highest ratio, so find the difficultest achievements ever. Or there's the Unlocked Achievements in total. So the most achievements. Can you just get like 1,000 achievements? It doesn't matter if they're all 1 point. And then, because we don't just like to sit and be potatoes, there is the Step Challenge. So you get out, you walk, you submit your steps, and those steps count towards your team, your country's team, and your own score. Now, patrons get a very special boost. Patrons and server boosters get a special boost at the end of the competition where they are allowed to allocate a certain pointage towards any one of those challenges. For example, one of the things you can do is add 0.1 or 0.01 to your True Achievement Ratio, which I believe is quite high when it comes to the ratio stuff. You can add 5,000 or 10,000 steps to your total at the end. And all it does is cost $1. It is entirely pay to win over here. We are not scared about it.
Microtransactions for the win.
Yes, we are the microtransaction. So jump in, get ready, get signed up for the April Achievement Challenge, and any game that has Xbox achievements counts. So if you're playing Minecraft on Switch, you can totally get achievements. You can totally count towards your team. We do have a couple rules. No console commands. Very important. We want you to actually experience the game, even if the game is 10 minutes of watching a frog attack another frog with that stupid DPS idle game. Oh my word, that was the worst game ever.
I did that game twice.
No, I know. We all did
I did
that
it
game
twice.
twice.
I knew you were never going to do it the second time as well, so I was really happy to do it the second time, just to annoy
I
you.
forced myself to do it the second time.
Oh, did you do it on the Xbox as well, did you?
Oh man. I could not, but I had to at the end.
I didn't mind it in the end. Once I'd worked out a tactic for playing it, I was actually quite happy.
I hate it so much. I hate that game. This is the month of the really bad games. Do you have 10 or more games that you just want to complete, finish, be done with 100%, never look at them again? And they're all baby games? This is the month for you. But yes, check it out. We've got a whole bunch of stats and rules and all the info you need on our website. And our stats will be published there when someone gets a chance as well. So don't forget, the April Achievement Challenge is coming up quick, fast, and in a hurry. Our biggest event of the year. And also, to thank our patrons for the fact that they give us money every month for the fantastic podcast and community that we curate here at the Xbox Cast, they get a special commemorative coin sent to them or delivered by Lee. Lee's showing it on the screen now. You get the April Achievement Challenge with the year, our logo, and our name. It's a nice shiny gold looking coin, very heavy, very expensive, definitely worth $1.
$1.
Well,
Worth more than $1.
it's
but
worth
yes.
more than $1, but our patrons start at $1 and it goes all the way up. We have one slot at the very top, and that is the Xbox Cast Pope slot. If you decide you want to become the Pope, it's only going to cost you $100 a month. You will get a very...
Okay. So Cobra Todd said the deal is I want Lee to come to Auckland's Durban this year so we can have coffee. Will you
Oh.
buy me the coffee?
That's a good idea. So those in Team New Zealand, if you are a patron, Lee will personally deliver the coin to you.
Yes. I'll do a bike ride up to Auckland.
Yeah, a bunch of coins in your back pocket.
Yep, rattling away, yeah.
Be lots of fun. Just tie your tassels around them.
True. I could maybe make them into like neck tassels or something.
Oh, that'd
Is
be
that
great.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work. Yes.
Like a candy necklace, but with our
A
coins.
candy necklace. Exactly, yes.
Oh, brilliant. So, yes. Right. Should we jump into the news that you have for us, Mr. Lee?
Yes.
I think we have spoken enough nonsense.
Yeah, we did game stuff. I've just been looking at Frostpunk 2. It looks incredible, doesn't it?
Oh, it's very pretty, isn't it?
Oh my word. Like they've just gone to the next level with the graphics.
Indeed.
They're a bit angrier in this one as well, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, no, they're not happy people. I mean, they've been in the cold for how long?
Gets very political, the second one, then. Not as much in the first one.
Ooh,
Or does the
interesting.
first one go political after a while?
I think it all gets very political at the end.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay, cool. We've got games.
Games.
In the charts, no less. Carl,
Excellent.
you're looking very washed out, dude. I'm not sure what you've done.
Hold
You've
on.
not gone all washed out. I'm not sure. Go blue. Go blue. I think blue's
How's
nicer.
that? Is that better?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you got a very washed out color for some reason. You were shining.
Oh, man. Okay, wait.
Everyone was getting slightly blinded by your shininess.
Yes. Unfortunately, so the story is that my desk broke where I normally podcast. And so I've had to change rooms where I podcast, and the lighting is very different.
Do you know, it also looks like you're an old person with like those things around your glasses.
Yes. So that when I take them off, they just
Thing
hang.
over around your neck, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't lose them.
Yes. Made me chuckle. I saw it just now. I was like, that looks like an old person.
Yeah, well. I have no comeback for that because I know exactly what you mean, and I have no defense. Yes, I do.
It does. It does. Now you see it. I can't unsee it as well, which is hilarious. And hopefully everyone watching as well can see it too.
Oh, that's funny.
Yep. Old man Carl. No, please do not be so negative. I'm not sure what's wrong with Noel today. He's been negative Nelly. He
What's he
just
got?
said to Cobra Todd wants to meet me, which is nice. I like to meet the fans, you know.
Yeah, see if you can sign him, autograph his chest or something.
So Noel says, don't build it up too much in your head. He might be disappointed. When I've met him in real life, he said. Cheeky
So-
kid.
You are here to basically make my life hard, and Noel is around to make your life hard.
to make life hard.
It's the circle of life.
I get it. Okay, cool. The charts. The charts. We have some game called Split Fiction
Ooh, that's very exciting.
doing quite well in the charts. Okay, let's go. Top three exactly the same. COD, Fortnite, Minecraft. Then we have GTA 5 has gone up 3 places. Still playing that game. Please stop playing that game.
I mean, we're
Please.
going to get number 6 soon, guys. Come on.
Are we though?
Well, maybe.
We haven't even seen the second trailer for it.
No, we haven't.
Like, this game's not ready. Next year, maybe, if they bring out another trailer at some point. I can't see them going, and here it is, all of a sudden, can they? They're going to have to do build-ups and stuff because
Yeah,
they like money. So, yeah, Roblox has gone up a couple. Marvel Rivals has dropped 1. Avowed has dropped down to 7th from 4th, which isn't bad for a single-player game, actually. To
Not
still
too
hang
bad.
around. Because all these games here are all multiplayer games, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Those are the
Yeah.
forever games, aren't they?
Live service games, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas Avowed is not at all. Blum, blum, blum. Forza Horizon 5's gone up 1 place. Monster Hunter Wild's gone up 5 places.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good job.
That's awesome. Yeah,
I think
so
it's going to
people are
crack
picking
top
up.
10 soon.
Do you think it's a slow burner then? It's weird, isn't it? It's a bit of a slow burner.
Well, it got released 3 days early last week. Now everyone's jumping in, and I reckon people are quite excited
Let's
about
keep
it.
going. Blatchow's dropped down to 14th from 11, so that's not doing bad. Ticking over, playing a poker Joker game.
Poker Joker?
The Poker Joker. Do you like that? What else we got here? Halo Infinite, Halo Master Chief Collection around 2022. Wow, there's just not much going on. Split Fiction at 29, new entry. Who played that and said they completed it with the kid?
Oh, that
Scarred
was
for Life.
yeah, Scarred for Life. Russell.
Played it and completed it like within a week or something, didn't he? For the sound
Yeah,
of it.
he said it was a fantastic game.
Yeah, it was an awesome game. Yeah, yeah. I wish I had friends.
I think it's co-op, so maybe invite like Chili Dog over or Cobra or Toddy. Invite Toddy down to the bay for a bit.
So, yeah, he keeps threatening to meet me to do his car racing thing, but I think he's lying. I don't actually think he leaves the office. He just talks about it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I've never seen him leave, so.
I've never seen him leave. He's always just sat there. One Lonely Outpost is a Game Pass game that came out. Is it 33? Microsoft Solitaire still hanging in there at 35. Diablo's 36, and there is no Skyrim.
There's no Skyrim. This is great.
There's no Skyrim, and there's no Starfield.
Interesting.
Not sure what they did, but they're not selling games anymore, those guys.
But apparently this year is going to be the biggest year for Starfield ever.
God.
Lee's not impressed, is he?
It's just not good. It's just not a good game. It's just Fallout in space. And no one's playing Fallout 4 as well. Is Fallout 4 in the charts? I can't see the charts now, but I guess Fallout 4 is not in the charts, is it?
Yeah, no, that's interesting. Fallout in space and no one's playing Fallout.
I don't think it's in the charts. I should check, actually. I don't see any Fallouts in the charts. No, there's no Fallout 76. There's no Fallout. They've fallen out of the charts.
That's a good one.
I'm sorry. Diablo 4. Season 8. Coming in April. April 29th. Exciting. It's got a month. 6 weeks away.
Okay. Have you jumped
we have
back
a new... Oh, of course. I've got 2 stories for Diablo this week as well, which is exciting. I need more friends, though, please.
Well, apparently my colleague who's jumping into Diablo to help out with the clan says you're never on. So you need to be on.
But he needs to tell me or do something like that, like message me. I will happily jump in and help him. I think we had this conversation and I never saw him ever again once we had this conversation.
Okay. Well, I'll let him know.
Yeah, let him know. I'll play. Anyway, there's a familiar friend from Diablo 3 is appearing.
Ooh.
For the new legendary boss. It is... Oh, what's his name called? Does that say it at the top, doesn't it? It is both Pinnacle boss, Ambush. So Ambush, it's Bial, I guess that is.
Oh, Belial.
Belial, is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, Belial.
Belial. So Belial's back. Interesting boss. So he will ambush you when you're fighting other bosses.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that fun? So you fight him anyway. He's like a baddie that you beat. The boss is on the boss ladder, so you can pick him and fight him. But also, he can appear, and he's massive. He's an Axis' supreme form. He's supposed to be this massive creature that attacks you. Actually, we should look at him, what he looks like.
That's fantastic.
So it's a whole different way of fighting, I guess. Do we have any images of this guy?
Man. Do they?
Not Diablo. No,
Interesting.
Not Diablo
Do they have a story for how these old bosses are coming back, or is it just this is fun?
They normally do have a reason for coming back, yeah. Because in the so all the bosses you fight, you've had some sort of story arc with them at some point, and then they keep coming back again because they're gods and you can't really kill them.
Ah, yes.
So you just keep summoning them again. That's kind of the theory. Oh, there he is. He's a big guy. Is that him there? Oh, there's a video. I don't want a video. Is there a video? Is this? Oh, this is Diablo 3. Oh, here we go. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. I don't know. I'm trying. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's a big guy.
Oh, yes. Cool.
What is he? Like a lobster-armed demon? Yeah, so that's going to be fun, taking on a big guy, because there's actually not that many big monsters as such.
That'll be
ones that
cool.
take up most of the screen. Other than your world bosses.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So he's cool. Friendly chap.
Yeah, very friendly.
So currently March of the Goblins is on now, which is like quite cool because obviously there's more goblins kicking around, which gets you more loot. And also there's something else they're saying here. Oh, I think it was just the fact that he ambushes you. I thought that was quite interesting. Oh, and they've changed the materials as well because people are getting a bit annoyed because what you have to do is you have to collect, I don't know, like certain items for certain bosses. But they're changing it now, so you just collect the Stygian stones basically to get into the bosses, to get a lair key, and then you can go and do it. So they're changing the loot around a bit because currently it's a nightmare, and it takes up space. Like it's not like it's loot that hides away; you have to carry it with you.
Oh yeah.
So you're constantly going back to your chest to go and grab the. Oh, I'm going to fight this guy. Right, I'll go back to the chest, pick up the X amount of stuff, go back into the game. It's just a pain. So they're changing it around. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah, I'll make it slightly easier. So I'm mucking around.
Man.
And also each boss is going to have some new mechanics in the fights.
Cool. That'll be good. Keep it feeling fresh.
Yeah. Because some of them are a pain in the backside. Some of them just have bad mechanics, which is a nightmare. And you've kind of got to kill them in the first phase. If you don't, then it's just a nightmare. You can't do it. And then other ones are just too easy. Like you just take them out real fast. So there's also going to be a thing called Apparitions Incursion. Fast-paced boss rush mode. In the event you get to face 10 randomized bosses back to back.
Oh, that'll be quite fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be quite cool. And also, I don't know, you will quite literally become the boss and be able to wield the powers of all the bosses in the game, from Lilith to Wandering Death. And there's 24 bosses' power to collect.
Ooh.
Each power has 2 effects, main and modifying, activate depending on the power slot you equip, blah, blah. So in this stream, this is Lilith's Hatred, where you can throw down an infamous one-shot ground spikes. And Juriel's Burrow and Wandering Death chest beam. So, yeah. So you basically pick up 2 and play around with them, having them as your power.
Man, that's cool.
That sounds crazy, yeah. And they're making it harder as well.
Yeah, I just saw that progression in Season 7 has been too fast.
It is quick. It takes no time at all. I got to level 50 in 2 sittings.
Man.
It takes no time at all. Season 6 time to average was 0 to 60 in 15 to 17 hours. Season 7 was 9 hours. Yeah, probably right, actually. Yeah. Couple sittings. It's half to 9 hours on average, which is not their intention. Side effects, seasonal power and activities. So they're going to push it back to be... developers want progress from item 125 to be slower and closer to the time it took in Season 6. Players getting legendaries every 3 or 4 minutes within an hour playing the new season will make no longer feel legendary, so adjustments will be made. So yeah, let's make it slightly harder, which is good.
Yeah, which is good. And hopefully the legendaries that drop are actually proper legendaries.
I know, that's half the issue, because you pick up so many and you just bin them, basically.
Ah, yeah, completely.
You're just binning them, yeah. You're just burning them so you can get the loot off them, get the mats.
Get the mats off them.
Get the mats. And they're also adjusting... Progression speed, number of players reaching Torment 4 is more than doubled in Season 6. So intention Torment 4 is the top level, so top 10%. So, but on average, it's only taking 15 hours from hitting level 60 to get to level Torment 4.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah, which is way too fast. Because Torment 4 is supposed to be... Remember when we first jumped in? We went to Torment 1, or we went to Pestilence, what it's called.
Oh, yeah, and that was
got our
just
asses taken to us. We were like, this is really hard. But I jumped in and played it on the last season, and I got there straight away. Like, it wasn't that hard to get to...
Jeez,
I was playing on hard immediately, and then went legendary not that long after, and then I was basically ready to go to Tournament 1.
Man.
Like, it didn't take much at all. So let's make it harder. 10%. Tournament 1 now starts at pit tier 10. So I think it was 1 last time. Tournament pit scale is increased 20%, and Tournament 4 is equivalent to reaching season pit tier 76.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was doing 120s by the time I finished with my
Jeez.
spirit.
Pretty
spirit
good
person.
going.
Yeah, the spirit person was OP though. It was a bit OP. He was my dodge boy.
Ah, yes, your dodge boy.
Yeah, a few bits and pieces about. That's okay. So expects reaction to. Well, the Handheld, I think they might be tweaking a little bit. The Eagle Evade Spiritborn build. Maybe the one I was running.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they might be messing around with some of the builds to level it out a bit. Yeah, quite a lot.
Jeez, massive change for Season 8.
Yeah. Well, season 7 seemed to come real quick and go real quick. I played it for like 2 or 3 weeks,
Yeah.
but no one else was really playing it. Like, it was really quiet.
Yeah. I think
From us, from my group of people that was playing it all the time.
so. If you're still playing Diablo, jump into our guild. Help Lee out.
Yeah, knock me up. I'll jump in. I've still got it installed.
Nice.
It's fine on my own initially, but then after a while I get a bit bored.
Yeah. No,
Like,
you want
wanting
people to
inspiration.
drag you through it, eh?
Yeah, it wants some inspiration or help people, one or the other, or both.
One or the other.
So, Bioshock 4, which may never come out.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever coming out.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Bioshock 4 be damned. We're getting the next best thing in 2025. So, new game coming out called Judas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I dropped this into chat, actually, into our What the News chat in Discord, the XboxCast Discord, where you can find us all. People are very excited about this.
Yeah, it's from the creator of Bioshock. So is that Kevin Levine?
What does it say? It actually has quite a good write-up about this in here, but I can't.
Yeah, Kevin Levine. Bioshock 4 isn't being developed by series veteran Kevin Levine and Irrational Games. Instead, the studio in charge of this huge project is a new 2K studio called Cloud Chamber.
Oh, it's on the PlayStation State of Play. That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, all they have to show off is multiplats these days.
Yeah.
But that's a good... Man, if
Oh,
Kevin
look at
Levine...
that. How much does that look like Bioshock?
Oh, completely. Like, this is
Infinite.
crazy. If it's from Kevin Levine, it's going to be amazing.
It's so much like Bioshock. Though, look at that.
So cool. Like, Bioshock 3 is probably one of the best games ever made.
Oh, it's insane. That game is insane. Yeah. When I finished that game, I had to sit quietly for a bit.
Everyone does. You finish and you're just like, whoa.
What?
Whoa.
And you can't talk to anyone about it unless they've played it, because the
Yes.
ending is so kind of like,
Yeah, mind-bogglingly.
what? I need to talk to somebody about this, but
Yeah.
what the frick happened then? Yeah, this is very much like Bioshock. The look at this and the feel of this.
This is
Real fun.
complete Bioshock. Man, it's like Kevin Levine knows how to make one game.
Yeah. I'm happy with that.
Yep. Brilliant. No, this is Bioshock 101.
Yeah. Even got special powers and stuff as well. Like some sort of weird powers you get from touching things. I don't know, really.
Man. So, okay, instead of taking place under the sea, it takes place in space. And I
Yeah,
bet
looks
you
like it. Yeah.
there's going to be
looks like it.
someone there who says, would you kindly? And you end up doing what he tells you to do.
Yeah. There's no information about it really though, other than set in outer space
Yeah.
and Unreal Engine 5.
That's a pity.
It's what everything's doing though. So all the developers know.
Man. That is so cool. Judas, that's on the wish list.
Judas. I know, right? Yeah. I don't know when it's coming out, so let's not get too excited yet. But
Yeah, let's not get too excited, but still, it looks very cool.
it looks very cool. Very happy.
Indeed.
Exclusive. I don't know if this is exclusive really, but hey, Xbox new hardware plans begin with gaming console set for later this year, with full next-gen consoles targeted in 2025.
Handheld
Do you know, I was
consoles.
not going to put this story in, but then I thought, everyone was talking about this story, like it was all over the internet, this story.
Yep, indeed.
Yes. That there's not much else to say other than that, because there was it someone talking about it? I'm trying to find out who was talking about it. Anyway, so the Microsoft are working with PC gaming OEM of some sort, like Asus or Lenovo or MSI or Razer or something like that,
Yep.
to build them an Xbox branded gaming console. Slated for 2025. Codename Keenan, maybe. Well, look unmistakable like Xbox. Has all the Xbox buttons, obviously. Similar to Lenovo's SteamOS, I guess. Like that's how they do the partner device. So
Yes.
how Lenovo does with Valve.
Interesting.
More PC orientated. So almost definitely running Windows, which I find unusual. I wouldn't expect that actually.
Man,
I imagine it's just an Xbox VM running on it, but
that's such a missed opportunity to get the Xbox OS and to shrink it for the handheld market. Because it's such a
Do you think? Sure, they're going to do that. Why would they run Windows on it though? It makes
Ah.
no sense.
such a. It's the only thing I can think of.
Such a.
Because
But isn't it all
Xbox-
about AI? Isn't it more VMs and not VMs?
AI or
Online
whatever.
stuff.
Yeah, but still, you'd think like, if it's running the Xbox OS, it can't connect to Azure.
But we know that's rubbish.
Yeah, but still, so basically, what I think is happening is that Microsoft have tapped the OEMs, like Asus, Lenovo, MSI. They're all going to come out with a Xbox cross MSI or Xbox cross Asus Legion Go or whatever it is, and all it is going to be like a Legion Go that has Xbox branding on it. It's not going to be a full custom built Xbox handheld like we're hoping.
Surely it has to be though.
I don't know.
They can't do that. They can't do that. No, that's insane. I don't
Xbox,
agree.
yeah.
I disagree. I think it will be. Okay, no, I disagree. I hope it will be a proper Xbox in your hand, like the Xbox Series X or Series S.
Yeah. I mean,
That's what should be coming out. It doesn't matter who makes it, but that's what needs to come out.
Think about this, Lee. They've already got the interface sorted with Xbox Cloud Gaming. You open
But I
that on
thought
your
that was
phone.
the whole point of them doing Xbox Cloud Gaming.
Yeah.
That's why they've been tweaking this whole time to make it down to small size. They've been tweaking it enough to make it small, haven't they? That's
Yeah.
literally what they've been doing.
But you open up cloud gaming on your phone, and you've got a handheld Xbox in a way. It's like got the interface is set up for the
In
phone,
a
right?
way,
Yeah.
but it melts your hand when you're playing games.
Yeah. So now, if you have dedicated hardware that has that same interface, because think about it, the Xbox OS is actually really efficient. It's running on less than 2 gigs of RAM and 1 CPU core. If
You
they
don't
could,
have to tell me, mate. If
if
they
they can get,
literally what they should be doing is just going
if they can
little
get
mini
the
Xbox in
OS
your hand, which
Yeah.
plays anything you want. That's what you want.
Because rather than putting full fat Windows on this handheld thing, put the Xbox OS on it that's already super optimized to take advantage of less resources and dedicate more towards the game. I mean, imagine you have a Legion Go and suddenly you're getting an extra 50 frames in Cyberpunk because the OS is not getting in the way like Windows does.
Or it parks the OS when it stops it running, doesn't
Yeah.
it? It doesn't need to run.
Yeah, it just suspends it, really.
Yeah, turns off the VM, loads up the VM for the game.
Yeah.
And also they're playing lots of games now that you own through the cloud as well, which is great.
Which is exactly what they need to do, I reckon.
If they could make them work locally if you want to, it'd be good.
Yeah,
Just as an option.
but still. We wait and see. I hope, like you, I hope that it is a fully fledged Xbox handheld running Xbox OS.
It has to be, surely.
Like Xbox OS version C for compact. But this is Microsoft, so it'll be Xbox Copilot OS handheld version 12 with
Do you think
Clippy.
they might drop the Xbox name? Just call it Copilot for hands or something?
Yeah, Copilot for hands. Oh, Lee, don't give them any advice. Copilot 365 for hands.
Oh, sorry. Copilot 365 for hands.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry. I'm going to miss that opportunity to put some numbers in there randomly.
yeah.
And also at the very bottom it says, for now, I understand that includes a premium successor to the powerful Series X alongside its own Xbox handheld gaming and several new controller options. Tentatively, these new console devices are slated for 2027.
Oh, this is quite exciting. Oh,
Sorry, something fell in my pocket. I don't know, where did this information come from?
they've always said that they're doing a new console, so 7 years later.
Why are they saying 2027 and why are they saying handhelds now? Like, who told them this? Does it tell them in this article?
I reckon the handheld is just a rebranded device.
No, but where's the source?
You know, this is Jez
There's
Gordon,
no
right?
source for this whole article, but everyone picks up and ran with it. I was like,
No. So basically, he says, from what I've learned, here's my sources. Here's my source, or my source says.
yes.
So yes, but Jez Gordon has people inside Xbox that tell him stuff every so often.
Yes, okay. So you think it's just his made up words?
I don't know. I reckon saying that a next gen Xbox console is coming in 2027, that's no surprise. It's 7
That's
years
safe. Well,
after
7
the
years,
Series X. Yeah,
It makes complete
it's
safe.
perfect timing. I mean, that's when the generations refresh. So Yeah, we know what's
But
going to
he
happen.
says it's a more powerful version of the Series X, so it's not refresh, it's just a Pro.
Oh, maybe that's how they're going to do the next gen. I also heard that the next gen is like a PC in a box that's going to connect to Steam, but who knows? Yeah, we wait and see.
I
We wait
know,
and see.
that's what I was thinking then. I was like, I just want more, I want more physical proof of stuff happening.
Yes.
Because remember, it was last year we were trying to predict the console coming out, the handheld.
I mean,
We were all going, oh, it's definitely going to announce it last year. Definitely going to announce it. I think it was like June or something, didn't they? Their whatever it's called, State of Play in June.
man. I mean, all I'd want is the handheld to be running ARM as well. Just like an ARM PC or an ARM chip.
Well, didn't we see that little white box? We're like, that white box, that must be the one that plugs into the TV.
Yeah,
and
the
it's just like a
streaming
Game
box.
Pass box or something.
Yeah, the streaming Game Pass box. That would be perfect.
Nothing never came out though. Nothing ever happens.
They couldn't get it to the correct price point apparently. Yeah, it's still annoying.
Just yeah.
But still, the next console, I want them to go fully ARM. Push ARM gaming forward because
they're
imagine.
going to go fully AI, mate. Come on.
Yeah, no.
You know they're going to go AI and they put some stonking great big graphics card in there
Yep.
by Nvidia.
Oh man.
And it will cost $1,500 New Zealand. Sorry, US. Sorry, not
Yep.
New Zealand.
Oh,
So it'll be
well.
like $3,000. You know,
Yep.
like, what's the point?
How sad. I mean,
I know.
they've just invented a quantum chip with a new state of matter. Surely they could invent a better Xbox. Or am
The
I
actual
too
Xbox
hopeful?
is fine though. As a device, it's actually really good.
It's
It
good.
has
They just
4K. It has really good sound systems.
yeah. I mean everything about it's good, but they just need to push forward with it now. Like, how could we make this more powerful, smaller, and better?
But do they need to make it like okay? So maybe they can just go like, let's just give 120 hertz the whole time, 120 FPS the whole time.
And
Wouldn't that be enough? 4K, 120, and pretty.
until they release a console that I don't have to choose graphics options, everything is running at.
But that's what
four-
I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
it should just be 120, 4K.
Yep. 4K
And I
120.
don't really care about what do you call it? The
'Cause-
lighting effects.
Until ray tracing needs to
Ray
take a
tracing.
jump.
Yeah, yeah.
Stupid.
Don't
So
care.
bad.
But give me 120, 4K everywhere, and that's fine. Just
Yeah.
done.
So what I want is a console that does 120 4K with like ultra settings, but no ray tracing. Just take the ray tracing away. We don't care about it, and that'll be perfect. That's the level of performance I want to hit
Yep.
on a console.
Yep. Which
If
they
it-
do with Forza, and they do that with Gears 5.
Yeah, there's some games they do, which is
They do
it's
it.
pretty impressive that they do it.
Because Forza is a beautiful game, and that does 120, doesn't it? 4K.
I'm pretty sure it must do, but still,
That game's old.
they
It's
should
been going
just
for years.
They should just push it to the max. Like that. What's the coolest, the biggest, most powerful hardware we could shove in the box that still is the same size and shape as the Series X? Let's do that. Let's kit this thing out like there's no tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Like give it 128 gigs of RAM, Lee. What's stopping them?
Exactly. 2 terabyte storage, 128 gig RAM.
Yep. Not even
like
2
20
terabytes.
gigs, 20
Give us
gigs of,
four
graphics
4
card
terabytes internal.
Yeah.
That's what we really want.
And 10 gig network card, please.
Yes, 10 gig all the way.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
I'm now going to make you sad.
Oh dear, don't do that.
You were sad when I posted the story in Discord.
Oh yes.
Secrets of the Halo Infinity. I'm going to say it slowly so it's sad. Secrets of Halo Infinity abandoned 10-year plan revealed by a new leak.
Ah, yep.
I'm sorry.
Halo Infinite is the gift that doesn't keep on giving.
The gift that never appeared. The gift that was teased.
Oh man.
So they had all these ideas. They were going to do like an open world inspired by Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I thought was kind of interesting. They had a 10-year plan for the sequel. It's actually going to come out in 2019, this game,
Yeah.
which I find very interesting. Yeah, it was going to come out in 2019 as a multiplayer only game. And then they were going to bring out the campaign in 2020.
That would have been
Yeah.
really good.
I know. I was like, that's really clever. So you get the multiplayer, get everyone playing it, then you go, oh, you guys are now used to the game. Here's the rest of it. That sort of, hit the 20th anniversary properly.
Yep, for sure.
Or release of Series X, sorry, not the 20th anniversary. Release the Series X at the same time as the campaign out. But everyone knows the game and it's really polished and working. And
Yeah, they would have used the multiplayer to polish the game to make it better.
yeah. Oh, and maybe have split screen and stuff on it as well, which it never had.
Would have been great.
There was also going to be a battle royale called Tatanka. Tatanka
Oh, yeah, Tatanka.
and Warzone. 24-player multiplayer mode.
That would have been amazing.
Yes, it would have been fun. Lots of Halos running around and killing each other. Yep. Lots of Master Chiefs jumping around. And there's also going to be an extra update called Atriox Reign.
Ooh.
Which is going to go out in autumn 21. The new Warlord system for the open world. Not entirely sure what that is, but that would have been quite cool to bring out that. Because there's been no DLC as for this game.
No.
For the campaign. No. And we're on year 5 or 4. Sorry, year 4 now.
They keep doing updates to the multiplayer, but that's it.
Yeah, which is dead.
It's shocking. It's because they're all forced to move to Unreal Engine 5 instead of continuing with their own engine.
No, it says leadership with the issue here. That's why it all fell apart.
Bonnie Ross, I think, is the one that we all blame.
Okay. As part of the announcement, the studio confirmed multiple Halo projects are currently in development. One of them is the rumored remake of Halo Combat Evolved. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry. I just had to drop it in there because it was kind of interesting that we're going to do all this stuff. And
Halo-
because we heard about the 10-year plan back in the
yeah.
day, didn't we?
We did, yes. It's crazy because they had such a fantastic idea. They would have done like a Destiny, but for Halo. It would have been amazing if they had just continued to iterate on it. But yeah, the fact that Halo just fell by the wayside. Man, if I was Microsoft, I would be... That's probably why they rebranded the studio, actually. They probably got rid of a whole bunch of people.
Exactly why they did that. Exactly why they did
just
that. Yeah.
saying, look, sorry, guys, you just aren't working as you should.
Okay. Let's keep going before we start crying.
Okay, let's keep going before we start crying.
Oh, this is getting worse.
Oh, yeah, so this is a downer weekly.
It's not a good week this week. Some Xbox users claim they've been banned indefinitely.
Oh, what did they do?
TLDR, some Xbox users are receiving infinite bans for using VPNs to exploit regional pricing differences.
Oh,
Microsoft does not explicitly forbid VPN use, but maybe cracking down on users abusing the VPN. So, do you remember we heard about this? I think it was Brazil. They were stopping people buying games in Brazil or somewhere.
mm-hmm.
Because Brazil's way cheaper than here.
Yes, for sure.
Way cheaper. And a lot of people buy them. Especially the achievement hunters. They do all the time. And I may have. Maybe. Or is a game quite cheap. Normally they're like real cheap games, which are just ridiculously cheap, is what I normally do.
Yep.
Yeah, so they just start cracking down on it. They're saying, no, you can't do that. You're breaking the EULA, I guess, or something like that.
But what? There's no EULA to say you can't do it, is there?
No. Only it doesn't like VPN abuse.
Interesting.
Which is kind of interesting wording, isn't it? Yeah, they're cracking down on... so the global price comparison website recently warned users against buying games in countries where they can buy extremely cheap, citing several examples of people being banned from purchasing games via VPN. However, for the exact reason, recent wave of sanction appears to be more complicated than a blanket VPN. It doesn't really say... If you're using a valid method, we'll never punish you, says Xbox. P3 says if you're using a valid payment method, we'll never punish you. I feel like... But we talked about this, and we were concerned they were going to dig themselves a big hole doing this.
Yes.
Because people don't... I don't think enough people buy the games to warrant them banning people. Surely they can't lose that much money doing it, can they?
Literally, I think the only people doing this are like achievement hunters.
It's Hog. It's Hog. It's basically Hog's fault.
Oh, yes. Blame them. I think, yeah, the only people really doing this is achievement hunters because the normies are just like, game on sale, buy game. Game on Game Pass, play game.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, it's on sale because I can buy it in Amazon or something. I'll buy it there.
Yeah. No one was really going to like look at the Argentina store and be like, oh, it's $10 cheaper here. I'll buy it over here.
Yeah, it's very interesting reading this article. As I say, it's not actually, doesn't say anywhere it's legal for you to do this.
Man, interesting.
Microsoft took a while to crack down VPN use, stating that there's been spoofing the location data attacks Argentinian versions of Xbox stores since 2023. I've been doing it for longer than that, like 2 years, way longer than that.
Huh. Well,
It was
now
a whole
you've just,
thing, wasn't it, for a while? Changing your actual Xbox to play games
I
was
mean,
one thing, wasn't it?
people
Like,
still change their Xbox to New Zealand to play games on release
to play
day.
games early. Yeah, right.
So are they going to get punished for this?
Well, maybe. No, I can't imagine because you're buying the game legitimately. It's probably okay.
How odd. Yeah, no, it seems like they're going to enforce this over things that they should be enforcing, like all the spam messages.
Oh, God. Actually, that's cut down, though, saying that. I don't really receive as many.
Oh, nice.
Because they enabled the you can't message me unless I'm your friend thing.
Ah, yep.
And that fixed it immediately. Like, it just stopped.
I should turn that on.
I think it was default.
Oh. I still get random messages from people that aren't my friend.
Huh. Well, maybe you have more friends than you realise.
Oh, maybe. That's exciting.
See? There you go. I won't do that story because I've already done that. It's Diablo 4, making it harder.
Oh, yes.
We're now going into True Achievements news because I didn't have enough news this week. That's how bad it was this week. It's a shocking news. As you can tell, the stories are all a bit weird. EA adds microtransactions to the Skate Alpha playtesting. I just wanted to say this just so I could say thanks, EA. That's all I wanted to do.
Thanks, EA. This is
Thanks,
the most
EA.
EA thing I've ever heard, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it's like Ubisoft making you climb up a tower and look around. This is EA adding microtransactions. They're just the same.
Oh, man. EA in an alpha.
In a closed alpha.
A playtest closed alpha. They're like, does your stuff follow you to the main game?
No, I doubt it.
Oh, man.
It never does. Alphas reset, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, man.
I know. A developer Full Circle is already testing microtransactions in Skate's closed alpha with premium currency called Van Bucks. Players taking part in the test received a message from EA suggesting that an epic gameplay update and other exciting updates were on the way. Those exciting updates were microtransactions. Added to the game to ensure the players have a positive experience when purchasing items from the Skate store.
Oh, my word.
And it does say here players could see their progress reset, so everything will be reset before the game launches in early access. Any purchaser may be refunded will be refunded. Okay, well that's good. By your Van Bucks once the early access starts, as long as they're using the same EA account.
Oh, sneaky.
Oh, that's interesting because I know a lot of people like the Hog guys. Again, we're talking about those guys a lot. Would probably never use a normal account for doing game testing, would they?
No.
Because it goes against their
true achievements. Their
gamer tag.
Yeah. My word. You know, if this was any other game or any other developer, I would be shocked. But because it's EA, I'm just like, I wonder what took them so long.
Yeah. Because, you've got to get the microtransactions working properly, haven't you?
Indeed.
It's really important.
And like the comment on our YouTube says, exciting for investors. Yes, it is. Those investors are just going, brilliant, more.
That's actually perfect. Exciting for investors. You can go, oh, look, even in the pre-alpha, 18% of people bought something. So when we sell it, 18% of people can buy stuff. This is how much money we're going to make. That's brilliant.
Oh, man. And they can just be like, there's this clause in these small, the small text, the fine text, which is like, any purchase you make cannot be redeemed in the closed alpha.
I was thinking, what happens if it breaks? So it's beta. What do you expect? We're
yeah.
testing. It's broken. Sorry, we can't do refunds.
Yeah, no, you didn't get your stuff done. Oh, it's an alpha, closed alpha.
That was in the EULA, the last line of the EULA. Not everything works properly, including refunds.
Yep. Oh, yeah, refunds don't work. And if you try to request a refund, it bans your account. Yes, thanks, EA.
Thanks, EA. You're cool. I just want to drop this in real quick. Control PlayStation exclusive mission finally coming to Xbox.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. How many years later? PlayStation 4 version of the game came with
Right.
Hideo Kojima will be added in an upcoming update, which is likely won't be included in the new. Oh, won't get included in the new achievements. So this is 2 achievements, so they talk about achievements. So the Dr. Yoshimi Tokyu, I cannot speak Japanese, guided imaging experience messages were exclusive on PS4 version control. Will be added to control Ultimate Editions on Xbox soon. The update is out on PC, coming to Xbox on the near future. I wonder what it is, though. The mission. The mission, which is called Japanese person, Yoshimi, guided imagery experience, it has Jess hunt down a guided imagery tapes for hopping into a sensory deprivation tank to experience what they offer. Short mission, does add some unique gameplay. Interestingly, Dr. Tokyu is voiced by none other than Hideo Kojima.
Interesting.
Yeah. When he was all PlayStation, wasn't he?
Okay. That's
So you get the mission by going to the extrasensory lab in the research sector. That's where you get the mission from.
okay. Cool. Well, nice, I suppose.
Well, it's funny. It's like all these years later, it's coming out because
Yeah.
this game's been out for donkey's years, hasn't it?
Man.
You do get an astral dive suit, tactical response gear, and an urban response gear, and all the pre-order cosmetics and several fixes. Okay, they're fixing this game all these years later.
Oh, that's pretty good. Do you think it's because they've run out of any other thing to work on?
Weren't they working on Control 2? Should they be doing that?
Yeah, maybe they should. Or maybe this is the B team that have been charged with fixing it up now.
Because 2021 was the original, was the Control Ultimate, so that's 3 years ago. 4 years
Yeah.
ago, in fact.
Jeez.
I want to know when the first one came out, because that's when... Oh, PS4, so
Oh, word.
10 years?
Yeah, just about. Man, these games that are coming out
Oh, no,
every 10
2019.
years.
No, not that long, 2019. Okay.
Oh, yeah, 6 years.
6 years. So what are you going to say? These games?
These games that are like just going on for years and years, we need to just move away from them.
Yeah. It's almost like they went, oh, that's right. We did that thing for PlayStation. We should probably do the same for Xbox now. Like,
Yeah.
it's been long enough.
Well, the sales are lagging on Xbox. Let's release that mission and see if we can
That's right.
get an extra 20 sales.
Has that contract expired? Oh, yes, it's expired. Excellent. We can now do it.
Yes.
And final story, because weird week. Multiple Battlefield games on major discount on Xbox sale. 5 Battlefield games have been heavily discounted on the EA Games Xbox store. Premium editions reduced by 95%. So yeah, if you want to pick up the premium stuff, do it now, because it's going to run out in a week. For 18th it ends.
This is crazy. Like Battlefield 1 Revolution includes all DLC, is at like
$5.
Yeah. Then Battlefield 4 Premium Edition, which includes all DLC.
Oh yeah, it's like $2. Sorry, $2 US. Yeah.
Yeah. $2.50 apparently.
Battlefield 4, which is a good game, is a Battlefield 4. That's one everyone loves. It's $2.
Apparently so.
Ultimate Ultimate Hardline is $4. It's all US. Battlefield 5 DE is $5, and the latest one, 2042 Elite Edition, is $20, 8% off.
Jeez.
I would say, unless you really need it, don't bother, because they're going to come on Game Pass real soon. These games, because that's how it works.
Although Lee, for like $2.50.
For the sake of $2, yeah. If you
for $2.50, like, I'm just having a look at it, going. For $5, you could get Battlefield 4 Premium and Battlefield 1 Revolution Premium.
Yep.
Which is...
So I guess if you're doing the achievement hunting, you never got picked up the DLC. It'd be a good time to pick it up.
Battlefield 1, the base game without any DLC, is $1.50. How insane is that? This is crazy.
That's what I do. I bring the crazy to this podcast.
You do indeed. Nice. Well, man, don't buy the game, Carl. You don't need 2 new games. Yeah, they're only $5, but don't buy the game.
Do you ever play Battlefield games?
No, but they're $5.
$5. You buy them for
$5.
$2. Oh, so how much is it Aussie? $5 Aussie.
$2.50 each Aussie, from what I understand.
You clicked on the link to actually have a look. Wow.
Yeah. I'm busy looking at it now going, oh. Carl, you'll never play this game.
That's
Don't
half
buy
than a
it.
cup of tea. Or a kombucha, or whatever you drink now. What the weird.
It's the price of like a 600ml Coke.
There you go.
Okay, well, we'll keep those tabs open and we'll just think about it.
It's in the pocket place, mate. If you want to look at it, I'll leave it there for a week for you in case you want to pick it up.
Oh, thanks, Lee. But still, I've got the Xbox tabs open with the store page, so I'm just going to leave those open for a bit and see what happens.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we'll both buy it and we can do Battlefield together.
That'll be
hilarious.
Lots of fun.
I haven't played that game in years.
Man. Battlefield 5 Definitive Edition is $7 Australian. Oh, but Battlefield 5 Standard Edition is like $2.99. Lee, for like $7, we could be playing like all 3 Battlefields. 4, 5, and 1.
I'm having regrets now.
Wow, am I convincing you to buy Battlefield?
No, I'm worried that you're going to buy it. And they're going to bug crap at me for the next week going, Ian, play it? Yeah, picked up, yeah, I'm going to buy it. Play it.
You going to play it? You going to do it? It's so tempting.
Because it comes with all the DLCs, China Rising, Final Rising, and Dragon's Teeth. For Battlefield 4.
Tempting. So tempting.
$2.
Yeah. Watching this going,
Why don't you sleep on it?
no.
It's too late. I've clicked on the button now. I now own this game. This is exciting.
Man. The Division, the first one, is down to $7.41.
Oh, The Division's awesome. Awesome
first
game.
one, that's
Buy
excellent.
it. It's awesome.
Yeah. There's so many good specials on at the moment, Lee. What are we doing? Why are we podcasting? We should be spending money on games.
Why does it think I'm in Canada? Xbox, do you not know how to use my computer and work out what country I'm in?
No, it doesn't.
Canada. Normally it's US though, so at least it's shaking up a bit. Oh, I love it when you change countries and then it takes you to the wrong page so you can't actually see what you're looking at.
Oh, yeah, no, that's great. That's fantastic.
We love you.
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
Well, I'm glad I broke you.
Yeah, no, it's very nice. Very nice surprise, that. Cool. Should we jump into the new games before I buy more games?
Should we?
I think we should.
Okay, I was just checking.
Okay. Are you ready, Mr. Lee? Or do I need to pad it out a bit further?
No, I was already there, mate. I'm super efficient with my efficientness.
Excellent. I like being super efficient. So, a few games coming out this week, better than last week or the week before. Kicking us off, we have Sentium. Sentium, you're a prisoner in a cell. You must escape, but is that really the goal? Sentium appears to be a point-and-click adventure, but beneath the surface is something altogether different. Sentium challenges traditional gaming conventions by weaving an intricate narrative where reality is as fluid as the mind of its narrator.
Wow, you said a lot of words then.
Those were a lot of words indeed.
I've muted the page. But it's
man.
a side scroller. A side scroller, sorry. It's a point and click.
Yeah, it's like a point and click, but it looks cool.
It's like more than 8 bits. Probably more than 16 bits as well, isn't it?
It's like 32-bit almost.
What's going on?
But it looks very cool. It reminds me very much of like the old 1990s games, just better looking.
Yeah, it's got a kind of cool look to it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Very weird, but it looks very cool.
I want to see more gameplay, not these stupid screenshots. What's funny is the in-between bits, like the, what do you call them, the links between all the action and whatever, don't look very good, but the actual graphics look kind of cool.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Interesting.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Next up on our list is Chernobyl Liquidators.
Okay.
This is not a fantastic tale of exploring the zone. It's a story about real people facing a real threat. The CNPP disaster. Invisible radiation, KGB, difficult moral choices. Do you have enough courage and strength to take on this challenge? This game looks pretty cool.
What is going on?
That's the thing. I asked the same question when I was looking at the pictures. But no idea.
Oh, so when the reactor's burning, you're actually in there doing health and safety stuff, running around helping people.
Ah, yes.
Like, say, putting out fires.
Ah, yep. Yep.
And now what you do after that, then you go and clean up the place.
Nice. It could be a quite interesting game.
Yes. Okay. I do not know. I'm so confused. Why? Why was the question I'm asking.
You shouldn't ask why. You should just accept it.
Okay. There's secret missions with unknown risks as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. Next up,
Cool.
we have a game from Annapurna Interactive called Wonderstop, a narrative-centric, cozy game about change and tea. Playing as a fallen fighter named Elta, you manage a tea shop within a magical forest and tend to the customers who pass through.
I have seen this game. I know what you're talking about.
It looks very cute and cozy, doesn't it?
It's a roguelike dungeon hunter by night and a coffee shop by day.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
People drink tea.
Yeah. Well,
It looks very nice. It's got that very colourful imagery.
It's a very
and all the rest.
cutesy kind of
Yeah, very cutesy game.
Zelda-y look to it almost.
Yeah, cartoon, children-y, very nice.
I thought the actual game was like a...
Something more?
No, I thought it was like a 3D game, like a 3D isometric view game. It doesn't look like it is.
Oh, no.
There must
Doesn't
be
look like it at all.
two different games where you make tea and do stuff.
One is Moonlighter, where you make weapons from stuff you find in the dungeon, I think.
No, there's one that's like, this is different to what I thought. It's very much like Zelda, though. It's like old school Zelda.
Uses all the colours of the rainbow.
It does,
Not weird.
all the colours are being used, yes.
Including neon everywhere.
Yeah, okay. This could be cute.
Yeah, could be. Next up on our list is Fate Reawakened. Re-experience the iconic Fate series like never before. Revisit the quaint town of Grove and the realms beyond as you prepare to enter the dungeon gate once again.
This is not so cutesy, this game.
No, not so cutesy. The award-winning Fate series has received a modern facelift while maintaining true to the nostalgic dungeon crawler classic. Will you tempt fate on your journey to fame and fortune?
It kind of looks cool though. It's like a dungeon, Diablo sort of style. But
Yeah,
more
like
colour.
more color, like Torchlight almost, if you ever played that.
I never played Torchlight, no.
Oh, you'd like Torchlight. It's more dungeon crawly than Diablo.
Ah, I like dungeon crawlies. I like looting stuff and getting better swords.
You can tell this game is old, but it's very colorful.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad though.
No, definitely. They did a good job with the modern facelift.
Yeah, okay. I would probably play this quite happily,
Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad we're not on terrible games, but Mr.
No,
Lee,
not terrible.
the next game is entirely for you.
Oh my god.
It is
You were doing
Destino-
so well actually. Like I was kind of accepting these first few games, but now you've just gone and stepped over the line, haven't you?
No, these next games,
You've
Lee,
shown your
this,
true colours.
this game and the game after it are going to be amazing.
I just don't believe you.
No, listen to this. This is Destino Indomitable. Lights, camera, action. In Destino Indomitable, you're the rising star cast as the lead in a telenovela. Dive into a wild visual novel inspired by the most dramatic Latin soap operas, complete with human drama, romance, and more. How good does this look? It looks hilarious, you got to admit.
Do you watch what are they called? K-dramas?
K-dramas, every so often, they're very good.
No, this makes complete sense now. Do you watch it on your own or does someone watch it with you?
Sometimes I have to stay up at night and I watch by myself.
Watch it on my phone under
Yes.
the blanket. You're going for a run, you've got your K-drama running in the background. No, this looks absolutely terrible.
Oh, it looks amazing.
No.
So-
The chat's gone very quiet. I think you've made them all really sad, and they can't see the
Okay.
screen for the tears.
Right, we're going to pull it back for the chat, right?
Oh my word! What are you doing, dude? Even the
Le-
name of this one makes me twitch.
The next game is ASMR slicing.
Does this
Choose
need
your-
sound effects? This thing.
Yeah, no, this is entirely a game about sound effects.
Let me just unmute the tab for a second. There was a hippo. Ooh, level complete. Exciting. Oh, it's got a Minecraft sword. It's chopping up fruit. Or vegetables, actually.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me read the description, all ASMR like. We might get new, exciting listeners. Bling. Choose your favorite cutting tool, no matter if it's a playing card, flosser, or just simple kitchen knife. Just cut, 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 and experience those satisfying ASMR sounds. Slice a variety of colorful objects made of kinetic sand in the shapes of food, toys, buildings, everyday objects, and ordinary cubes or blocks. How was that? Did it work? Did it make you excited? Are you happy?
I'm sad.
I read the name and I was like, I don't care what this game is. I have to put it in here because this is funny.
I've asked Simone to come and get you and help you. I feel like you need to take your meds or something. I like something's gone wrong at your end.
Okay, since Lee's not impressed with that game, we will just have to escape Site 13. The game by Happy
That was the
Player.
worst segue I've ever heard in my life. Even
Step
for
in-
you, that was bad.
What can I do? I do this because I must. Step into the role of investigator, tasked with exploring the recently unearthed structure known as Site 13. As you navigate its foreboding corridors, you'll unearth forgotten documents that hold a key to its mysteries, solve ancient puzzles designed to protect its hidden truths, and unravel a labyrinth history buried in the darkness for far too long. What do you think?
I don't know. If I'm
You don't know?
honest, I don't know. I'm confused because I do like the old click and search around places games.
Mm-hmm. But-
the graphics is okay. I
It's
don't
got a
know.
kind of dreary look to it, which I
Yeah,
thought you
it's a
would
bit-
like.
It's a bit emo, maybe.
Yeah, no, the emo look. I thought you'd appreciate the emo look.
Well, do I look like emo?
No, only on
Look
the
at me,
inside.
I'm like a ray of sunshine.
Leave the emo.
Leave the emo.
Were you ever an emo?
No, I was always
Oh.
I was an indie kid, so
Oh, yeah, okay.
we beat up the emo guys.
Or you thought you did.
Well, they didn't really care. Like it doesn't matter what you do to them; they just stand there looking at you, disappointed, judging
Their
you.
hair covered one eye.
They just judge you constantly, looking for you. Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny. Okay, then last on our list.
I think this game's too slow.
What, the emo game?
Emo game's too slow. I think,
Yeah.
I think there's a speed issue with that game. If the advertising video is boring me, imagine the game's like.
Ah, yes. It's a game you put on to go to sleep.
This is showing the best bits of the game as some kid stood there. The words slowly scrolling past. You're like, oh wow. It's true though, isn't it? Like,
No, it's completely true. It's
yeah,
hilarious.
you can't have a trailer that bores you because obviously the game's not really overly exciting.
Yep. No, I fully understand. It's hilarious, though.
The emo trailer.
The emo trailer for the emo game for the emo gamer.
Yeah.
Last on our list, Lee, before
Yes.
we knock it out the ring. I don't know. Is WWE 2K25. You know what you're getting. It's going to be pretty fun. The glitches are going to be hilarious.
The glitches. I'm looking forward to the glitches.
Everyone just make like glitch compilation on YouTube and we'll be so happy.
The graphics, I was reading something about this, and they reckon it's insane how good the graphics are in this game now.
Okay.
I actually
I'm looking
think
at
this is
the
all in game.
screenshots.
What we're looking at here, and it does look ridiculous.
Brilliant.
Oh, it's not all in game. We keep switching, but there is an in game there you can see.
Yeah. I'm looking at the screenshots, and they look good, but they also have that plastic look to them.
Oh yeah, the faces will have that dead eye thing going on.
Yeah. It's hard to do. I mean, look at some of the pictures where it shows the audience. They're not even watching the wrestlers. Oh,
It does look pretty good though. Like the actual walking onto the stage and stuff like that looks
great. Would you ever play a WWE game?
I've played them back in the day, like many years ago. I was playing them all the time. So because you used to get in trouble for falling out of the ring for more than 3 seconds, I think it was.
Yep.
So you try and do as much damage as you possibly can for those 3 seconds, and you climb back in the ring again. That was always the way. Yeah, I used to love playing these games. I can't remember what version I played though. No idea. It was just button mashing.
Oh, complete button mashing.
Button mashing, jump on the ring, jump as high as possible, and try and take him out.
So to make things extra confusingly, there's 3 different editions. I'm going to read the editions out to you, and you're going to guess which one is like the top, the mid, and the normal.
Oh, excellent. This is a fun game.
So WWE 2K25 Standard.
Okay, well, that's the lowest one.
Yeah, that's standard.
Yep.
WWE 2K25 The Bloodline Edition.
Okay, what's the other one?
And then WWE 2K25 Dead Man Edition.
Ooh, I reckon Dead is higher than Blood.
No, Bloodline is the highest at $130.
How much? 160?
130. And the Dead Man is $100.
I'm thinking Dead is, slightly more harsh than just Blood.
Exactly. I mean, Dead
Everyone
Man
can
is
bleed. You can only die once. Like,
and the Dead Man, he's the Undertaker. Everyone loves the Undertaker. Who's the Bloodline? Is that like the new people in the game? Maybe they're the ones on the cover.
I think they've made a mistake.
I think they have.
I think the marketing team doesn't have a word.
Man, in true fashion, there is like 20 million different microtransactions for this, including like in-game money that you can buy.
Yes.
Oh, and if you want...
White 6-pack you can get as well if you pre-order.
That's crazy. And yeah, basically, if you want the Undertaker in your game, that's going to be an extra $10 for the bonus pack.
Oh, so if you get the Bloodline edition, you get
everything.
All the Dead Man edition stuff, plus you get lots of money, virtual currency. Like lots of virtual currency.
Jeez.
Wow.
Interesting. Okay, so that's it. And on that note, that's all the games for this week. There's some really good ones there so far.
You were doing really well. The first couple, I was like, yeah. And then you went really downhill. You maybe pulled it back at the end. Although I'm not sure what Emo Boy.
Emo game looks amazing, you have to admit.
I don't know if it does.
No,
I felt a bit depressed watching it.
Well, then it's succeeded.
So that's why I'm confused. Because I was like, if that's the look they're going for, then they've succeeded. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Oh, good night. Good night, Noel. Good night.
Because he had enough. He's over it.
Yeah, he's done. He's out. He said no and walked out.
He just said no. Which game was it that Noel said no to, I wonder?
Probably emo. Although Noel's a little bit emo.
Oh, maybe he went off to go buy the game instead of just going home.
Yeah, see. Yeah, that's right. Because he came in saying no immediately.
Oh,
and then I'm sure he whiffed his hair and did like a quiff thing that
Oh, so good.
Let's get out of here. Come on.
Yes, we have spoken way too much nonsense. Right, guys. That is our show for this week. Remember, the April Achievement Challenge is coming up quick, fast, and in a hurry. So make sure you jump into that. If you're a Discord member, a Discord booster, or a patron, you get extra bonuses. If you're a patron, you get a coin. It's worth the $1. Just sign up for a month. It's just $1. You won't miss it. We will take it happily. Oh yeah, forget. And if you really want to flex your muscles, sign up to become an Xbox Cast Pope. $100 for the month. Thank you very much.
Yes.
If
We
you're a
will
fan of
come
the
around and
podcast-
visit you and work out what's wrong with you, though, if you do that. But
Yeah, no.
that's-
We will come to take you away to a very nice white room where people can look at you through a little window.
Yes.
Check out our socials for everything where you can find out anything about us, and the website, our link tree, and definitely check out our YouTube. JD is doing fantastic work with our shorts.
Yes. He's getting like people watching us.
He's getting so many people watching us. It's so strange. How does it feel to be YouTube famous, Lee?
It feels good. It
Good.
feels right.
It does. It feels like a long time coming.
That's right, exactly. It's what we've been building up to this all these years.
But definitely check out our YouTube. There's lots of exciting stuff happening there. JD's doing a great job. If you're in the Discord, say thanks, JD, and make sure you tag him. Because what's better than waking up to 20 million tags in the Discord?
Yes. In fact, if you at him a lot, continuously,
Oh, constantly. And offer him
Yeah,
advice.
that's what I
Tell
would
him
do.
what you want to see out the YouTube channel as well. Just unsolicited
likes-
advice. It's great. Everyone loves it.
yeah, it loves that sort. Especially kind of like creative people. They really like it when you say, "I think this is good, but." That's
Yeah,
always
this
a
is-
good way to start a sentence.
Yeah, use that sentence. It really gets the creative juices flowing. This is good, but. This could be great, but. It's so close, but.
Have you tried?
I think you should. All right, Mr. Lee, where can people find you?
Xbox. I'm Lee Howard. Hit me up if you want to play Diablo, please. And also Discord. I've given up on the rest. I don't care about the rest now. Discord, Lee Howard and Discord. Come to TheXboxCast, talk to me.
Yes, talk to all of
The
us.
rest of them are dead to me now.
Oh, Lee's cutting them off.
I
Is
just
that
don't.
enough?
I go to Twitch and then see rubbish streaming past, and then I go, "Why did I go to Twitch? I don't really." Oh, Twitter. Sorry. Then I go, "Why did I go there? I don't remember why I went there." And then I get out again. That's basically how Twitter works now, or X, or whatever you want to call it.
Ah, yeah, ex-Twitter.
I'm an ex-Twitter user. Yes.
Oh, that's funny. It's like, the worst. What's worse than a smoker? An ex-smoker.
Ex-smoker. I tell you
What's
that
worse
they're
than a
an
Twitter user? An ex-Twitter user.
constantly going about how it used to be good when they used to smoke. And Todd's chopped in a nice word here. This would have been a good episode until we saw Carl's new games. What a letdown.
Cobra,
I think
Toddy,
you succeeded, Carl. That was your success. That was your idea, wasn't it?
Toddy, those games, they're calling your name. You're going to play them. You're going to get achievements in them. You're going to love them. And you're going to be like, man, Carl was right all along.
And there you go.
And you can find me at Zarkrias in the same places. Pretty much Xbox, and Xcord, which is what we should call Discord, so that it all rhymes.
Brilliant. I like what you did there. On the Xbox Cast on Xcord. Yes.
Yes. And then come watch us on X Twitch or Squitch.
Xtube.
On that note, we have been the Xbox Cast.
Don't keep doing that. Just walk away from that whole thing. Please don't do that, because you will find stuff you do not want to see.
Yes, no. Let's not do that. So we have been the Xbox Cast, and we will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.